Hello you guys, it's Shaina Marie again. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a Vinyasa style type yoga flow. This is a full flow, so a full hour-ish. We will be focusing on the poses compass pose and bird of paradise, which bird of paradise is a binding pose, so behind the leg. For those binds, you may need a strap. Please grab one. If you don't have a strap, grab something similar like a belt or even like a thinner t-shirt will work. It'll just help you bind a little bit easier if you're not there yet. And we also need it for our first stretches. So if you're ready, we can get started right away. And we're gonna come all the way down onto our backs to begin. So just place your strap somewhere that you can reach it, and then relax your arms along your sides. You can either take the feet out or bring them in, planting the soles of your feet on the earth. Just take a moment to drown out the noise. Pulling yourself into this space, relaxing your shoulders down into your mat. Softening your feet, your legs, your chest, and imagining a huge sandbag just all across your body, pressing you down, flattening you into the earth. You can turn your palms up along your sides if you would like to be a little more open and receiving to new throughout this experience today. If you want to feel a little more grounded, maybe place the palms down, pressing them into the earth, just reminding yourself that you are here and you are present in this space. Start by taking a breath in. Fill up, expand, imagining your lungs pressing out. And exhale, pull it in. Let it go, draw the belly in. And again, inhale, drawing your attention to that breath. And exhale, pull it in. Let it go, release. Keep taking those breaths and imagining yourself getting a little lighter, a little softer with each exhale. Drawing yourself down and grounding your mind and your body to this present space here. I'm just trying to remain as present as available in this practice today. Taking these first few moments of stillness to check in with the internal dialogue you have running through you today. So those thoughts and conscious emotions streaming through your mind, where are they at? And is there anything that's running that can maybe be put aside for this practice, maybe for the rest of the day? Anything that's making you heavier or feel constrained or not able to just give this practice to yourself. Take one more breath here. Fill it up, expand. Exhale, sigh it out, release. Draw your left knee into your chest and give your shin a warm squeeze, just hugging that knee in. Place your strap around the ball of the foot. Snuggle it in and then just stretch that leg out long. Spread the toes, reach your heel, and place both ends of the strap into your left hand. Your knee might be bent, that's okay. Just take a breath here, stretch that heel up towards the ceiling. Place your right palm onto your right hip and slowly start to take that left leg out to the left side. Dig the heels, spread your toes, maybe reach the toes towards your face. Just open that hip up. When your right hip starts to come up, stop and just lightly pull that left leg in. Take a few breaths here. Feel your tailbone and your whole spine ground towards the earth. Open it up. One more inhale. And slowly pull that leg back through center, being patient with your movements. Bending the knee, release the strap. You can take that leg out nice and soft. And intentionally pulling that right knee in. Grab a hold of the shin. Draw it in, just give it a nice squeeze. Place the strap around your right foot. Both ends in your right hand as you stretch the foot up long. Dig the heel, spread your toes. Take a breath here, bringing your left palm to your left hip and pressing it down, reminding it to stay grounded. Slowly bring that leg off to your right side, paying attention to the movement itself. Just open the hip up, spread the toes, reach your heel. When your left hip starts to come up, stop and then just draw the foot in towards you a little bit. Taking a few breaths here, bringing full awareness to any sensations that are arising in this posture. Maybe you're tight, maybe you're hypermobile, whatever it is, just notice. Take note. And then move on. Slowly pull the knee in. Bend the knee. Unleash the strap and kick that heel out. Take a moment to wiggle the toes. You can take the strap off to the side and just pull your knees into your chest. Grab a hold of the insides of your feet and take a little happy baby. Rock from side to side. Draw your tailbone down towards the ground. And if you have space for it, stretch your heels out, taking the legs nice and long. Just do a little rock, opening those hip creases up. One more breath here, starting nice and slow today. Pull the knees into your chest. Give your shins a warm squeeze. And rock your weight forward and back, coming all the way up to a tabletop pose, hands and knees. Take one cat-cow here, deep breath in to lift your chest, let your belly fall towards the earth. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale to round. Press the ground away and tuck your chin. Let's take one more of those. Inhale to lift up. Let your ribs fall towards the earth. And exhale, feeling that movement, slowly rounding, pressing the ground away. Tucking the chin, completely curling that spine. And finding a neutral table here. Bring your hands a step forward. Curl your toes under and swim your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Press your palms into the earth, soften your knees, and lengthen both sides of your arms. Taking a breath in your down dog, knit your ribs in, making it nice and tight. And exhale it out, keeping that shape with your belly. Your next breath in, swim your left leg back towards the sky. Turn the thigh bone down. On your exhale, step around your left hand. Walk your chest forward, come into the ball of that back foot, long spine here, and then drop your back knee. You can take a breath here, maybe coming to the pinky edge of that left foot, or if you have the space, come all the way down to your forearms for a full lizard lunge. You can extend that right leg back, but I want you to turn up so that the hip faces towards the earth. Take a few breaths here. Find your variation. Slowly crawl those hands back. Let's plant the palms and step back to plank pose. Strong breath in plank. Puff your shoulders up. Come forward, lower slowly to the earth. Bring hands behind your back to clasp. Draw your knuckles down. Inhale, lift chest, arms, legs up. Shalabhasana. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Plant your palms, curl toes under, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, right leg stretches back. Exhaling, step around your right hand. Crawl your chest forward, long spine here, and then drop your back knee. Take a breath, maybe that right hip kicks out. If you have space for it, lower to your forearms. Keep lengthening the spine forward without rounding it, drawing awareness back to the present, to the sensations that may arise here. And slowly bring your palms back to plant, step back, plank pose. Pressing the ground away, come forward, lower slowly to the earth. Bring hands behind your back to clasp. Draw your knuckles down. Inhale, lift chest, arms, legs up, Shalabhasana. Draw the shoulders back, breathe in. Exhale, lower. Plant your palms, curl toes, downward facing dog. Inhale and down dog. Press the ground away. Rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhaling, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, fold it in, release. Let's bring peace fingers to big toes, wrapping them around, and breathe in, lift your chest up, lengthen those arms. Exhale as you fold in, bend your knees, try to touch your belly to the tops of your thighs, and fold a little deeper. Elbows bow out. And inhale again, lift up, find length. Exhale, fold it in, elbows bowing out, softening those knees. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in, lift up, lengthen, and exhale, fold it in. Drop that neck, pull it deep. Last one, inhale, look forward, long spine. Exhale, fold forward, soften the knees, let the head hang. And release the bind, inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhale, pull hands through heart, ground at your center here. Deep inhale, fingertips reach, root down into the feet. Exhale, fold forward, soften your hip creases. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step your right foot back. Lower the knee to the earth. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach tall. Exhaling, bring fingers down. Walk that left foot forward and straighten the leg. Spread your toes, reach your heel, and energetically pull that left hip back. Think long spine forward, gaze forward, lift your chest. Exhale, bend the knee. Plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Come forward to your tippy toes, lower all the way to the earth like molasses. Squeeze elbows into your sides, draw shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, cobra, lift your chest up. Squeeze the elbows in, take a breath. Exhale, lower. Press those palms, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, stretch right leg back. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, gaze under that right arm. Inhale, turn back through center, thigh bone down. Exhale, pull the knee in. Step lightly forward. Lower your back knee, breathe in, fingertips to sky, low lunge. Exhaling, fingertips down. Crawl that right foot forward and straighten the leg. Lightly pulling that right hip back. Spread the toes, reach your heel, and crawl your chest forward. Take a breath here, energetically pull the hip back. Exhaling, bend the knee. Curl your back toes under and lift that back leg up. Stepping all the way forward to standing, fold forward, Uttanasana, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, grow tall. Exhale, palms pressed, pulling through your center, grounding here. Deep inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, fold forward, soften those hip creases. Inhale, chest lifts, long spine. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower your knee to the earth. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach tall. Exhaling, fingers to earth. Crawl that right foot forward and straighten the leg. Energetically pulling that right hip back. Think long spine forward as you fold a little into it. Take a breath. Exhale, release. Plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Come forward to your toes, lower slowly to the earth. Squeeze elbows into your sides. Inhale, cobra, lift your heart up. Exhale, lower. Press those palms down, downward facing dog. Deep breath, sweep left leg back. Exhaling, bend the knee, open the hip, gaze under that left arm. Inhale through center, turn that thigh bone down. Exhaling, pull the knee in, draw it tight, step lightly forward. Lower your back knee, breathe in, fingertips to sky, low lunge. Exhaling, fingers to earth. Crawl that left foot forward and straighten the leg. Energetically pulling the left hip back. Let's crawl that chest forward, look forward, and fold into it. Take a breath. Whew. Exhale, bend the front knee. You can walk that foot back a little, curl your back toes under, and lift the leg up and forward to Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to heart, grounding at your center. Deep inhale, fingertips reach. Grab opposite elbows, stretch up, and side bend to your right. Inhale through center, maybe switch the bind. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale through center, reach tall. Exhaling, fold forward, soften those knees. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, palms plant. Step back to plank pose. Pressing the ground away, drag your heart forward, squeeze your elbows lower halfway. Inhale, pull heart forward and through, up dog. Exhale, use that core, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in down dog, press the ground away. Rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Breathe in, fingers to sky, stretch tall. Exhale, clasp opposite elbows, stretch up and side bend to your right. Inhale through center, maybe switch the grip. Exhaling, side bend left. Inhale through center, stretch tall. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Drag that chest forward, lower halfway. Squeeze the elbows, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, up dog, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, press the ground away, rise to your toes, look forward. Exhale, step or float feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back. Utkatasana, fingers, tips reach. Swivel those pinkies in, palms towards the ceiling. Take a breath here, sit deeper. Surya Namaskar B. And exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Pressing into the earth, come forward, lower halfway. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On that same breath, step your left foot forward. Dig into your back foot, slow it down, breathe in, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, fingertips behind you. Pull those knuckles down, open your heart towards the ceiling, take a deep breath, dig into that front knee. Exhale, release. Plant your palms, plank pose. Wash it away, come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, step right foot forward. This time, pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 2, fingertips reach. Exhaling, bring right fingertips to earth. Inhale, left arm over the head. Long line of energy from heel to fingertips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, turn the chest down, plant your palms. Wash it away, come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. One more inhale. Let it out, exhale. Draw that attention back here. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes. Look forward. Exhale, step or float those feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana, fingertips reach. Squeeze those inner thighs and sit deeper. Shut off that mental blockage here. Take a breath, open your palms. You are receiving to today. Exhaling, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Drag it forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Dig into the ball of your back foot. Breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Dig into that front knee, take a breath. Exhale, hands behind the back. Draw your knuckles down. Open your heart towards the ceiling. Deep inhale here. Exhale, release. Plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step left foot forward. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, fingertips to a T, rear two. Take a breath. Exhale, left fingertips to earth. Inhale, right arm swims over the head, long line from heel to fingertips. And exhale, wash it away. Turn that chest down. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Take 2 more breaths here, just noticing how your body feels now that it's a little warmed up. Soften your mind again. If you have wandered with that consciousness, try to bring it back to the 4 corners of this mat. This time is for you. Make it for you. It is your choice how you show up to this experience today. Take 1 more breath here. Rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Bring your left peace fingers to your left big toe. Press into your right foot and slowly bring that toe all the way up to standing. Long spine, lengthen upwards. Take a breath here. And slowly start to kick that left foot out. You're going to think long spine again, lengthen up, plug your hip in. Keep your right hand on your right hip as you slowly pull that left leg out to the left side. You're opening that hip up. When you start to turn, stop. Same thing as we did on our backs to begin class. Take a breath here, open up, and slowly come back through center. Dig that heel forward. Dig into your right foot. We're going to do something crazy here. On your exhale, sink down, down, down until maybe you fall all the way to your butt. Lift your right foot up. Inhale, Savasana, high boat pose. Take a breath here. Lift your chest. Your knees can be a little bent. Exhaling, plug your belly in. Slowly lower all the way to the earth. Low boat. Hover feet, hover shoulders. Inhale, arms over the head. On your exhale, pull your knees to your upper arms. Take palms towards the ceiling. And inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch in. You got 4 more. Crunch it in. Find breath with it. And last one, inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Rock your way forward and back, coming all the way up to plank pose. Take a breath in plank. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Inhale, left leg swims back. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip. Look under that left arm. Dig heel to butt. Inhale, turn back through center, leg on straight. Exhale, step lightly forward. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 2, fingertips reach. Exhaling, flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior, take it back. Try to find that lunge in that front knee, really digging into it. Gaze off the fingertips. Exhaling, left fingertips inside the thigh. You might want to grab your strap in your right hand for this. Take a breath for a moment, right arm over the head. And if you have space for it, crawl your left fingertips further underneath that thigh. Swim your right arm back behind you. And if you can, take a bind with the fingertips behind you. If you have that bind, take a breath, look up. If you don't have the bind, put that strap in your right hand, grab it with your left hand, okay? Take a breath here. You can keep the bind or ditch it. Exhaling, straighten your leg. Trikonasana, triangle pose. If you ditch the bind, left fingertips to earth or shin. Breathe in, right fingers to sky. Take a breath here. Exhale, soften that front knee. Drag your back foot forward and up for half moon. Dig the heels, spread your toes, find balance as you breathe, right hand to sky. You can stay here, just finding a little balance. If you want to go extra, bend your top leg. Reach back with your right hand for a bind. and just get a little quad stretch with it. Pull the heel in for more quad, push into the palm for more of a back bend. Take a breath. Exhale, slow release. Kick the heel out and turn your chest down for standing splits, leg grows long. Step right foot to meet left. Bend your knees, sit back. Utkatasana, spiral those pinkies in. Exhaling, come down to a tiny squat. Place your palms shoulder distance in front of you and split your knees open. Hug the tops of your arms with your knees. This might be where you stay today. Totally okay. If you want to go a little further, squeeze your elbows towards each other and start rocking your weight forward. If you can feel that balance here, pick one foot up, squeeze it to your butt, maybe both feet pick up, and take a breath wherever you're at. Exhaling, step, float, jump, whatever you got to do, back to plank or chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out, melting all of it away into your mat once again. Inhaling, rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold it in, release. Grab right peace fingers to right big toe and inhale all the way up, bringing that foot with you. For a moment, bring the heel in and lift your chest really, really tall. And then kick that heel out. Spread the toes, reach them towards you. Plug your hip in like you're plugging it into a socket. And slowly start to take your leg out to your right side. Breathing here, when your left hip starts to turn, stop, and just lengthen up. Take a breath. Whew. Slowly pull it back through center. Kick that heel out. We're going to do that crazy move again. Dig into your left heel. Come all the way down, 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 down. Sitting onto your mat. Inhale, Savasana. Reach those fingertips forward. Exhaling, plug your belly in. Slow lower all the way to the ground. Inhale, arms over the head. You got 5 reclined crow crunches. Exhaling, pull the knees in, palms to ceiling. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Find that breath. Inhale. Exhale. You got 2 more. Keep hovering. Last one. Pull the knees in and rock yourself forward and back, coming all the way to plank pose. You can take that vinyasa, squeezing the elbows, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, right leg stretches back. Exhaling, bend your knee, open your hip, gaze under that right arm. Inhale, turn back through center, leg on straight. Exhaling, step lightly forward. Pivot your back heel flat, breathe in, Virabhadrasana 2, fingertips reach. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, take it back. Digging into that front knee, squeeze your inner thighs, stabilize your base, take a breath. Exhale, I'm going to demonstrate with the strap. Bring right fingertips inside the thigh and left hand behind you. It doesn't matter what your strap is in right now, what state it's in. Take a breath here and wrap that left hand behind you. And if you have the space, walk your right hand other, grab a hold of the strap and just try to shorten the distance between your hands. Take a breath here, holding onto that strap. You can choose to ditch or keep the bind as you straighten your leg. Pull that right hip back, take a breath, turn your chest up. Exhaling, soften that front knee. Start to drag your back foot forward and up for half moon. Inhale, left arm over the head, dig the heels, spread your toes. On your exhale, if you would like that extra quad stretch, grab a hold of the foot, pull the heel in, or push into the palm for a little more back bend. Take a breath wherever you're at today. Exhale, turn the chest down. Standing splits, leg grows long. Step left foot to meet right. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana, fingertips reach. Deep inhale, sit deep into that chair. And come all the way to a tiny squat. Hands out in front of you, fingertips spread wide. Let's split those knees, take them high up on the arms. Deep breath here. And slowly rock yourself forward, picking one foot up, maybe 2 as you breathe and press the ground away. Exhale, step or float back to plank or chaturanga. Inhaling, lift your chest to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Imagining yourself getting a little lighter with that exhale. And deep breath, stretch your left leg back long. Exhale, step forward. Pivot both toes towards the right side of your mat. Lurch your heart forward and just fold forward. Soft bend to the knees, let your head hang. And if you have space for it, slowly crawl your fingertips back, just letting your neck dip towards the earth. Take a few breaths here, sink deep. Try to find that balance between too far forward and too far back, so you're at the center of your foot. One more breath, bring yourself closer to gravity. And slowly crawl those fingertips forward. Plant your palms, step back, plank pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg stretches back. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip, gaze under that left arm. If you have the space, tap those left toes behind you and breathe left arm over the head. Open your heart to the ceiling for a wild thing. Take a breath, squeeze your glutes, lift up. Exhale, turn down. Plant your palm. Inhale, one-legged dog, stretch the leg back. Exhaling, step wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 1, fingertips reach. Take those feet nice and wide and dig into your front knee. Deep breath here. Exhaling, right elbow on top of left. Wind your arms around or grab opposite shoulders for eagle arms. Press your elbows together and reach them forward and up. Pull the shoulders apart. Dig into your front knee again. Take a breath. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Draw the left hip back to square that pelvis and fold halfway forward. Lengthen your spine as you energetically keep pulling that left hip back. Deep breath here. Exhale, unwind the hands. Bring right fingertips or palm to earth. And inhale, left hand to sky. I want you to feel that left outer thigh and imagine yourself dragging it back. You might move a little bit, but I want those inner thighs to be squeezing. Take a breath here. Exhale, soften your front knee. Squeeze your inner thighs to drag your back foot forward and up for a bald half moon. Deep breath here, left fingertips to sky. Exhale, turn the chest down, standing splits, leg grows long. So you have an option here to step back to plank and to the vinyasa. If you want to go further, lift your left heel up. Squeeze your inner thighs and press your palms down. Take a breath, turn your inner elbows towards the front of your mat. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that butt. Take a tiny hop up, drive your knee in. Deep inhale here. Exhale, squeeze that belly, hop up, hug the knee in. Deep inhale, press the ground away. Round that spine and exhale, hop up. Squeeze that knee in, maybe find a little hang time. Take a breath wherever you're at. And exhale, step or float back to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Inhale, right leg stretches back. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip. Gaze under that arm. If you have the space to go further, tap those right toes behind you and open your chest up to the ceiling. Squeeze your butt, lift it up, and open your heart up. Take a breath, pressing into your feet. Exhale, turn your chest down. Inhale, right leg to sky, reach back. Exhaling, step wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat, adjust your feet as needed. Breathe in, Vira 1, fingertips reach. Pull that left hip back. Exhaling, left elbow on top of right. Wind the arms around for eagle arms. Press elbows forward, spread the shoulders, take an inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Energetically pull that hip back and fold halfway. Think long spine here as you continue to drag that right hip back. Exhale, left fingertips to earth. Breathe in, right hand to sky. Keep dragging that right hip back. Deep inhale. Exhale, soften the front knee. Like molasses, move that back leg forward and up slowly into revolved half moon. Deep breath, find balance, right fingertips to sky, spread your toes, reach your heel. Exhale, turn the chest down, standing splits. You know your options here. You can hop that right foot back, plant your palms shoulder distance, fingertips wide, turn your inner elbows forward and press the ground away. Deep breath here, stretch left heel back, lift your right heel up, and take a few tiny hops if you so please. Otherwise, I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Your choice today. If you're taking those hops, maybe find a little bit of hang time or whatever you need, and then take your vinyasa. I'll meet you downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Inhale, rise to your toes, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Breathe in, fingers to sky, reach tall. Exhale, pull hands through heart, ground at your center. Deep inhale, pull left knee in towards your chest. Lengthen your spine, press into your right foot. On your exhale, I want you to cross left ankle over right thigh and then sit back into that right leg. Think sit bones to the back of the mat as you lurch your heart forward. You can take a breath here, just maybe pressing into your hips, or if you have space for it, stretch your fingertips down. I want you to continue to spread your toes and reach your heel to your right side. That's going to protect your knee and your lower back. Take a breath here, dig into that right heel. And slowly pull yourself back up to standing. Inhale, majorette, fingertips reach. Exhaling, stomp that left foot down. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Spiral those pinkies in. Exhaling, sit back even further, coming all the way to your butt. Inhale, Navasana, high boat. Take a breath here. Grab peace fingers to both big toes. Lift your chest and open your legs up wide. Breathe in. On your exhale, you're going to shoot your legs forward and hover feet, hover shoulders. And inhale, grab those toes again, open them up. Exhale. Inhale, grab them. Exhale, you got two more. Inhale, use that core to make sure you're still hovering. And last one, pull it in, open up. Whoop. Exhale, and pull the knees into your chest. Rock your weight forward and back, coming all the way to plank pose. You can take that vinyasa, or I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Deep breath in down dog, stretch left leg back. Exhale, pull the knee to your left upper arm, squeeze it tight. Inhale, reach back, lengthen that side body. Exhaling, step lightly forward. Dig into your back foot, breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Exhaling, clasp hands behind the back, drag your knuckles down, open your heart up. Exhale, fold halfway forward. Pull your belly in, squeeze your inner thighs really tight, scissor them up. Lightly pull your back leg forward and up to warrior three. Think long spine here as you reach your toes back. And on your exhale, find lightness in that back foot. Step all the way back. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 2, fingertips reach. This might be where you grab your strap in your right hand, okay? On your exhale, place left fingers inside of thigh and right hand behind you. And we're gonna crawl those right fingertips under and maybe taking a bind for a bound side angle. Turn your chest open to the ceiling. Take a breath here. On your exhale, I'm gonna turn towards you. You're gonna step that right foot forward to meet your left. So you're at the top of your mat. Deep breath here, keep that bind. If you would like to go further, press into your right foot and slowly pull that left leg up all the way to standing. This might be where you stay. Try to lift your chest up, press into that right foot. If you would like to go further, kick your left heel out straight. And breathe here, keep lifting that chest, opening up forward, gaze forward. And exhale, bend the knee, plant the foot, release the bind, fold forward, let it go. It's just a posture, it's over. Take a breath, lift halfway. We're almost finished. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Drag it forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath here. Rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhaling, step or float to the top of your mat. Last little flow here. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, empty, fold it in, release. Inhale, fingertips to sky, stretch tall. Exhale, palms press, pulling through your center, grounding here. And slowly lift your right leg up. Take a breath here, cross that ankle over your left thigh, and sit deep into your heel. Keep spreading the toes and reaching your heel. Again, lurch your chest forward. Think sit bones to the back of your mat. And then if you have that space, stretch fingertips down. Just taking a nice stretch here. Whew, and slowly pull the knee back in. Inhale, majorette, fingertips reach. Exhale, stomp that right foot down. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Breathe in, sit deeper. And exhaling, come all the way to your seat. Inhale, Savasana, high bow. Stretch those fingers forward, take a breath. Exhale, bring peace fingers to big toes and open your legs up. Deep breath here, lift your chest. Your knees can be bent, that's okay. On your exhale, and slowly pull it back. Deep breath here. Exhale, you got 3 more. Last 2. Squeeze that belly. And inhale, breathe here. Rock your weight forward and back, coming all the way to plank pose. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Your choice, your route. Breathing in down dog, stretch your right leg back. Last flow. Exhale, pull the knee to your right upper arm, squeeze it tight. Inhale through center, find length. Exhaling, step forward. Dig into your back foot, breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Exhaling, fingers behind you. Clasp the hands, draw your knuckles down, heart opens to the ceiling. Exhale, fold halfway. Pull your belly in and lightly drag your back foot forward and up to warrior 3. Long spine here as you take a deep inhale. Find lightness in the back foot. Step the foot back. Release your bind. Inhale, Vera 2, fingertips reach. This might be where you grab your strap in your left hand this time. I'll demonstrate with the strap again. Bring right fingertips inside the thigh, left hand behind you, and then grab a hold of that strap if you're using it. Take a breath here, open your heart up, and slowly gaze forward towards your right toes. We're going to squeeze our inner thighs and step left foot forward to meet your right. Take a breath here, bent knees, dig into your left foot and slowly pull your way all the way up to standing. Breathe here. This might be where you stay. If you would like to go further, stretch that right leg out to the side and lift your chest up. Take a deep inhale. Spread the toes. And exhale, bring the foot down. Release the strap, fold forward, let it hang. You can ditch the strap. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms. Let's wash it away. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhaling, come through, all the way to your seats. I'm gonna face you so that you can see. We're gonna move on to our last peak posture here. Take your feet nice and wide, and then grab a hold of your strap. Place it on the ball of your left foot. You might not need a strap for this, but we're gonna assume that everyone needs a strap, okay? So take a breath here. I want you to pull your right knee in, inside your thigh, and then bend your left foot. Your strap might be hanging, it's okay. Tuck your left arm underneath your left foot. Take a breath here. Can you lift the foot up? Okay? If you can lift it up, this might be where you stay today. Very important to know. If you can go further, strap that leg onto your shoulder like a backpack strap. Okay? Take a breath here. Grab the strap that's around your foot. It should be in a loop. That's okay. We got this. Grab the strap that's around your foot, placing on the ball of the foot. Breathe here. Slowly start to bring your foot up and kick your left hand out. So tent the fingertips on the earth. We're gonna bring that foot up and just pull the arm behind you. This is called compass pose. Take a breath, look through. Don't hurt yourself. If it feels like it's pulling, stop. Try again. Whew, one more inhale. And exhale, let's bring that foot down, planting it on the earth. Release your arm, release the strap, and then kick those feet out, wiggle the toes. Not so bad, right? Second side. Let's bring left foot in. Strap can kind of just fall around the foot for a moment. Just make sure it stays there. And let's bring that right foot in. Tuck under it with the right arm. This might be where you stay. Maybe you're just fussing around with this today. That's okay. All right, we all got to start somewhere. If you can go further, pick that foot up, strap it on your arm, and then grab the strap in your left hand. Take a breath here, look up, kick that right hand out, and start to pull that elbow back. It's okay if this side feels different. Try to lift that chest up and just stretch the foot up. Take a few breaths here, rotate that elbow back. And when you're ready, slowly bring it down. Release the strap. You can hang it off to the side. And let's come all the way to our seats. Lay all the way down onto your backs. Our last few stretches here. Plant your feet in the earth. Relax your arms at your sides. And for a moment, just take a breath in. Feel your back draw towards the earth, flattening that spine. Take a couple more breaths, just like that, maintaining that shape. It might be true that throughout this practice, your mind might have wandered away or became impatient or anxious, which is a completely normal human experience and feeling. But if we can work to remain present here and just stick with these last few minutes, 5-10 minutes of class, we can begin to understand what it means to be patient with ourselves, to be present with the moment, and to really take the time to nurture and heal. So let's take one more breath in. Flatten that back towards the earth. And slowly start to lift hips and ribs up. Dig your heels down, squeeze your butt, keep lifting your hips. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you, and if you have the space, clasp your hands behind you and keep lifting those hips up. Take a couple breaths here, really digging into it, squeezing those glutes, squeeze the inner thighs. And exhaling lower to the earth. Sway the knees from side to side, wash it away. I'm going to cue Urdhva Dhanurasana, or full wheel pose. If that's not in your practice yet, just take bridge, the one we just did again. Take a breath in, fill up your lungs, and flatten that back towards the earth. Start to lift hips and ribs up. If you have space for it, walk your shoulders under, and then if you're going to full bridge, maybe clasp the hands. If you're going to full Urdhva, place your palms next to your ears, fingers towards your feet, press into the ground and lift all the way up to a nice back bend. If you're in that full wheel, hug your elbows towards each other and feel your shoulder blades spread so that they can open. If your back is clenching, come to your tops of your toes and lift your heels up. That might be cheating, but it's okay. Take 2 more breaths. And then exhale, lower head, shoulders to the earth. Sway knees from side to side, wash it away. Keeping your feet planted, bring your kneecaps to face the ceiling. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, breathe here, and pull that right knee in towards you. Spread your toes, reach your heel. Weave your left hand in between your thighs and clasp behind the right thigh. Lightly pull in with that right leg. And if you have space for it, kick the knee out with your left elbow. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly roll off towards your right side, planting the foot in a little twist. Extend your arms out. You can hold onto the foot or just let it drop. It's your choice today. Just take a few breaths here. Whew. Slowly pull it back through center. Let's plant the foot and switch legs. Right ankle on top of left thigh. Spread the toes, reach your heel, and pull that knee in. Let's weave the right hand through, clasp the fingers, and lightly pull the knee in. Take a few breaths here. And slowly letting that foot fall off to your left side. Opening your arms up, maybe gaze off those right fingertips. One more breath. Slowly bring it back through center. Stretch your feet out. Give a little wiggle to the toes. Let's do one last stretch here. Bring both feet to the left side of your mat. And maybe even cross right ankle over left. And keep your hips where they are, but shuffle your shoulders over to the left as well. So if I was looking at you from the ceiling, you'd look like a banana. Bring your arms above your head and maybe clasp the elbows or whatever feels comfortable. If that doesn't feel comfortable, find something else. We're only going to be here for a few breaths. Lightly pull on the elbow if you have clasped opposite elbows, opening that whole right side body. Slowly come back through center. Let's bring both feet to the right side of our mat. And then shuffle shoulders. Again, you can cross that left ankle over your right. And take a breath here, lightly pulling on that left elbow. Couple more breaths. And slowly coming back through center, stretching to neutral. Place your arms along the sides wherever they feel comfortable. Maybe bring your feet a little wider. Take one last breath in through the nose. Sigh out, exhale. Relax your feet, your legs, your hips, your chest, and your face. And enjoy just a minute of Savasana. Lightly start to deepen your breath again. If you would like to stay in Savasana, please feel free. Enjoy that stillness. Otherwise, bring a little wiggle to the toes, to the fingertips, and pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself one last warm squeeze, showing gratitude for your body, for the strength that it showed today. Just roll off to whichever side. Maybe using your arm as a pillow and just relaxing into it. And slowly bringing fingertips to earth to press your way all the way up, coming to meet me in a seat. When you've arrived in your seat, bring your hands to your heart, plugging the thumbs at your sternum again, Lift your spine tall and take one last breath in through the nose. Slowly let it release. Exhale. Thank you for sharing this experience with me today, for working hard and for growing in yourself and sharing with this community. I hope you have an amazing day. Namaste. Thank you all. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this practice today. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you for the next video.